Hello, my name is Doug McKee. I'm a nurse anesthetist. I don't consider myself a first responder, but I've been on the receiving end of the amazing work done by first responders for over 45 years. So I really understand what it is that you do. First responders are essential to the safety and stability of every community. You save lives, you keep us safe, and you protect our property. One of the things our professions have in common is that no one else wants to do them, and in reality, everyone else hopes they never, ever need us. The reason no one else wants to do them is simple. When you're doing your job, either your life, someone else's life, and sometimes all of your lives are in danger. And no one who is not in a profession that frequently includes actual danger understands what it's really like. You're incredibly well trained in the physical skills you need to do your jobs and the skills you need to keep from being physically injured while you do them. But there are specific skills for working in dangerous situations that you have not been taught. When we are tiny children, we're all taught to run from danger. That's been a good thing because it's allowed our species to get to where we are today. We have just survived long enough to learn all the skills we have. First responders, though, are different. When there's danger, you don't run away from it, you run toward it. Working in situations where danger exists adds significant risks to the careers we have chosen. Because there are serious consequences to constantly overriding the brain's danger alert system, you really need to understand why and how danger has a profound effect on your brain that can interfere with managing negative emotions. When there is danger, the ancient part of your brain that alerts you to danger is pumping out all kinds of danger signals, but you've trained yourself to ignore them so you can focus on doing your job. That does not mean that the brain quits producing the chemical alerts. It just thinks you aren't getting the message, so it keeps pumping out more and more chemicals trying to get your attention. This means your body will have a lot more of them to break down once the danger is actually past, and it can take longer and longer to wind down afterwards. This brain state is called hyperarousal. Frequently, working in an environment where there is danger can change the chemistry in your brain without your knowledge, awareness, or consent. It's not your fault, and it certainly does not mean that somehow you are ill, defective, or weak. It happens because hyperarousal conditions the ancient part of your brain that handles emotions to expect danger all the time. But the changes in your brain are not the causes of these things. They are the results. They are the result of not having learned the skills that would prevent them from happening. Since you are an essential part of every community, there is a real need to help you maintain your ability to do your jobs. The best way to assure that is to make sure you have all the training and skills you need, including the skills to manage the negative emotions that are so much a part of what you do. My solution is a radically different approach. If we look at how our brain works, one thing is absolutely clear. Life is all about the skills we have. Everything we think, do, or say is the result of one or more of our skills, not just our professions, everything. 3 skills form the foundation for all the other skills we'll ever learn because they dictate the choices we will make for the rest of our life. The foundation skills are relationships, emotions, and making choices. Our development of these essential skills begins at the moment of our conception. It peaks when we're 18 months old and matures before we start school. These are skills for managing a child's world. 95% of our serious problems are the result of using skills for a child's world to manage adult situations and make adult choices. They are not the skills we need to manage our worlds as teens and adults, and they are obviously not the skills we need when working in dangerous situations. There are reasons the skills we learned as a small child cause so many problems, and when you understand why they do, you'll be able to see why upgrading your skills can prevent the serious problems where nothing else has, can, or will. If you are having problems with relationships and negative emotions, you just did not get the skills that you need now when you were a small child. And not having the skills puts you at significantly greater risk for serious problems caused by negative emotions. You would never think of sending a rookie or a probie into a critical situation because you know they do not have the skills or experience they need to be able to protect themselves. The only way to change or improve any aspect of our life is to improve our skills. It doesn't matter what part of our life we look at, that statement is accurate. The truth is that we are all still rookies and probies when it comes to our foundation skills, and the only real solution is to upgrade the skills we need as soon as possible. Your level of skills determines how good a first responder you are, how good a spouse or partner you are, how good a parent you are, and how good a friend you are. I can teach first responders the skills they need to keep them emotionally safe and stable on the job and at home. What makes my approach work when nothing else does is covered in the next video, why I want to work with first responders. Thank you.